The first FIFA 23 promo is here called Ones to Watch, and I'm going to show you guys how this promo works, along with how we can make coins from trading off of it, so stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another FIFA 23 video on my channel. My name is Sean, aka Elite, and today we're talking about Ones to Watch, the OTW promo. It comes with two teams, OTW Team 1 and OTW Team 2. The first team will drop today, Friday. The next Friday, we'll see the next team of Ones to Watch cards. And these are dynamic cards. That means that these cards can get upgraded based on their IRL performances. So the most common way to get upgraded is from getting a Team of the Week card, of course. The Team of the Week card will get an upgrade on his base card. That'll go into packs, but his Ones to Watch will automatically just go up in rating. So if it's an 81 rated Ones to Watch card, it'll go to 84. If it's 84, it'll go to 86. If it's 86, it'll go to 87, and so on and so forth. Those upgrades are dynamic, and he can continue to get upgraded throughout the year. That is through informs and Team of the Week cards, of course, but there's other ways as well. This year, a brand new one is based on the World Cup. So if this player is playing in the World Cup and their team wins a game, even actually if they're not going to the World Cup, if their country wins a match in the World Cup, they'll get an upgrade. So a +1 based on their inform, same thing. If they're 81, they'll go to 84. So it's not always just a +1 on their overall rating. And then the third way that they can get an upgrade is called Wins to Watch. Wins to Watch is where these cards, after September 30th, they end up getting 3 out of 8 wins in their next 8 matches. So they need 3 wins out of their next 8 league matches, and they'll get another upgrade. So that's Wins to Watch. It starts already. So if they're playing this weekend, that's their first game. So Wins to Watch is essentially how it's going to work. So let's go ahead and hop into Ultimate Team and see which players we're expecting to get inform or Ones to Watch and which players we can make some coins off of. So here is the starter screen. We can see we have an Ajax player with 86 pace. We have a Polish 91 rated player. There's no surprise on who that's going to be. And then on the right, we don't have any hints other than 85 shooting and 91, I believe it was dribbling there. So that one might stay a secret, but we can pretty much tell Lewandowski is going to be in this Team 1. Now, if you have Erling Haaland as a Ones to Watch, and there's no doubt he's going to get one as well, he plays for Norway, so he's not going to be eligible for the extra upgrade from the World Cup, but that doesn't mean that card is not going to hold value. And here's a potential team. This was made by SAF GG and SAF Boss, so go follow them over on Twitter. But they've got a concept of what the potential players could look like. Lewandowski, obviously confirmed. Mane is pretty likely. Erling Haaland, I can't imagine they do a promo without him in it. Then we got Rudiger, Koulibaly, Dybala going to Roma, Raheem Sterling to Chelsea, I believe is going to be a squad building challenge. Then we've got De Ligt to Bayern Munich, Kostic to Juventus, and then Frank-Yannick Kessie, I believe, is also going to be a squad building challenge. So Sterling and Kessie, look for them in the SBCs this week. Then Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal, he's already off to a decent start. Then Anthony to Manchester United, just recently transferred. Tchouaméni to Real Madrid, Raum to RB Leipzig, and Renato Sanchez to PSG. That's a pretty stacked OTW team. There's a ton of stars in that squad. This could be a pretty big promo, and it's going to have quite the impact on the market. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So the first thing to talk about is the fact that the market is already down. Some of that in preparation for this Ones to Watch promo, some of it because everybody who got the standard edition just got the game, just logged on, and most of the people that got the standard edition are more of the casual players who probably didn't log into the web app and are opening their welcome back packs, and that is adding supply to the market. But it's not just the cards that are in packs. There is a drop in just the entire market. Son, this card, the Inform, is not in packs, and over the last 48 hours, he's gone from 516,000 coins at his peak to currently 396,000 coins, a drop of 120,000 coins. That's over 20%, almost 25% of the total price of that card in just 48 hours, while it's out of packs. So that's a pretty substantial drop in price. Now, I wasn't expecting that much of a drop. Of course, you were also going to consider the fact that there's probably a lot of people that went and bought that card anticipating him to just skyrocket the first day he was out of packs, which is not really realistic, and then getting impatient and listing him on the market. And I think that's probably contributed to this drop, and he will recover and he will go back up. So it's not a terrible investment per se. But we're seeing an even bigger hit on cards that are in packs, because as you can see, as it's gotten late into the night and people are getting the game for the standard edition, we are seeing big drops. You can see that first big drop from the UK release, and then bang, it drops again tonight with the NA release of the standard edition. So big drops tonight on the just any gold card in the game. So how's this going to affect ones to watch? Well, the cards are already down in price, and I think ones to watch is going to come out, and that's going to add a little bit more supply, because you're going to have a lot of people opening FIFA points, opening packs, adding supply to the market. And then we should see a decently quick recovery, because not only are we going to see more buying power in the game, we're also going to see more demand for these cards as we get closer to the first weekend league. Now that everybody can play the game, everybody's off the web app, everybody's building their teams, we're going to see more people actually building their squads. In fact, I haven't built mine yet, other than the untradeable cards that I have, so I'm going to need to fill in a couple of gaps, and that's going to add even more people buying and pushing these cards up as we get closer to the first weekend league. So I think that's something to consider. I think most of these cards are safe investments as you currently look at them and as this video comes out today. So keep an eye on these prices. They definitely could go lower at some point today. Don't expect a huge amount of drop on any of these guys just because they've already dropped so much, but you might be able to get another 5 to 10% on a few of them. So getting them for the cheapest price is definitely the goal, but I don't think it's a bad investment to go in on some of these guys like Mohamed Salah. He's been, upwards of 300K at certain points, definitely chilling at about 250,000 a lot of the time. He's at 220. Sadio Mane is actually still holding his value decently. If we take a look at Neymar, he has dropped substantially. He was at 600,000 coins almost. Now he's almost at about 500K. So similarly to Son, he's dropped a lot. Let's see what else. Nkunku actually has taken a big fall. He was at 160,000 coins, 165. Now he's at 125. Big fall on him. A lot of these cards taking big hits, and you just question how much farther can they go as we get closer to this first weekend league, and the answer is not much further. Especially as we're getting more buying power. A lot of people are liquidating their coins for ones to watch. So with that being said, market is very, very good for buying right now. Now, when it comes to ones to watch cards specifically, people will make mistakes buying ones to watch cards at the wrong times. A lot of people will wait until they get a goal or they get a hat trick, and then they'll see that, oh, they're in a lot of these predictions, and then they'll go out and start buying these ones to watch cards. They're going to get a team of the week, they're going to get an upgrade, and they're buying into the hype, which is exactly the opposite of actually what you want to do. With these ones to watch cards, it's all about buying into the panic. If a card doesn't actually do well in a weekend, maybe Erling Haaland is really hyped up, they're playing a team like Bournemouth who have conceded a lot of goals, everybody's expecting Haaland to do really well that week, and he goes up in price a ton, and then he doesn't score a goal that weekend, and he will crash immediately after the game. That's actually your opportunity to buy. It's when they don't do well is when you buy. And what you can do is you don't even have to wait for a good performance. You don't have to wait for Erling Haaland to actually score any goals, because you can just sell right before he plays the next weekend, when people are getting hyped up again thinking he's going to have a good performance. And of course, I use him as the example, but it's true for really everybody. Now, the next thing that I want to make sure that we understand is that when we have a card that is projected to get into Team of the Week, most of the time it is best to sell before a Team of the Week is announced, before it's an opportunity to leak. So essentially, you sell these ones to watch cards on Tuesday night. You don't want to wait until these cards crash in price. You don't want to wait until these cards are actually released, because I learned this lesson back in FIFA 17. It was a Halloween promo, and it was the first really introduction to dynamic cards into the game. We had ones to watch a couple weeks before, and then we had the Halloween Ultimate Scream promo. And Fellaini, I remember this card, he was going to get a boost from about 50 pace, unusable, to 99. And that card was going to get boost a ton. It was going to be one of the best cards in the game, and everybody knew it was going to get this upgrade on Halloween. So the card, he went from 40k to 50k to 60k to 70,000 coins. I was making bank had I sold into the hype, but I thought, okay, if he's already 70k, I can't even imagine how expensive he'll be once he actually gets this upgrade. And then the upgrade came, and he went to 99 pace and 99 shooting, and he already had like 90 physical. It was an unbelievable card. And he crashed. He went from 70k to 25,000 coins in 5 minutes. I mean, it was insane, the amount of supply that hit the market. It's because people invested. People knew the upgrade was coming, and then they just offloaded all of them when the upgrade came. And it's the same concept for ones to watch cards. You don't want to actually hold on to these ones to watch cards until the upgrade comes. Especially if they're definitely getting into Team of the Week. Because if they're definitely getting into Team of the Week, everybody knows it, they're already buying the ones to watch, you might as well sell into the hype on Tuesday night. Now, there are going to be a couple of exceptions to that rule, because sometimes there's a card that might get into Team of the Week, it might not. People are afraid to invest in it beforehand, and then it does, and then it actually does go up in price. So there are those rare exceptions, but mainly do not take that risk and put your coins in the hands of EA. You should never put your hands in the coins of somebody who's not yourself, right? You don't want EA making a decision on a Team of the Week. You don't want to put a gamble on a player's performance unless that's what you're into and that's what you find fun. Just know, a majority of the time, you're going to be losing your coins on that kind of investment. So be safe, make sure you're making the right decisions with these ones to watch cards, and make some coins. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and comment OTW hype in the comments below, and I'll make sure to heart every single one of those comments that say OTW hype. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more FIFA 23 content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.